Welcome back, everyone. Nick and Lex here. Thank you so much for joining me today to this new episode of Music with Nick. Today, we're going to listen to some Sea Level, and I'm super excited. We're officially back from some amazing family vacation, and I'm really ready to listen to some great music. Thank you so much, Scott, for waiting, for about 2 weeks. Thank you, Scott Anderson, for sponsoring this video, and also one of your favorite bands and favorite tunes, as you wrote to me here. It says, "Hey Nick, one of my favorite songs and bands from the 70s, Sea Level, Grand Larceny." I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. From their debut album. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look real quick at Sea Level, and I was like, wow, Southern rock, jazz rock. From 76 to 81. So this is definitely, this is a spin-off of the Allman Brothers band. I love the Allman Brothers. Some great improv always in the mix, and some amazing live performances. So this is from Macon, Georgia, formed in 1976. Let's check it out now. Let's see this album here, Sea Level, 1977. Cool cover. Looks even like it even was listed under like not, I don't know, prog rock, but I could be wrong. That's just, like the Google listing, but hey, let's check it out. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. If you're a fan of Sea Level, if this is your first time checking out the channel, welcome. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, maybe subscribe to the channel. You see I have a humidifier in the room because when I came into the room, it was only 15% humidity in here, and the guitars need for about 40% or 35 is like, a happy medium, but 15 they're like, drying out. So yeah, so I'm running the humidifier so nothing is burning, the floor is not burning or anything. So here we go. Thank you so much again, everyone, for being here. Scott, thank you so much for requesting this. And track number 6, let's check it out. And I hope you enjoy. Leave a comment below. And here we go. That even rhymed. I love that. All right, let's go. Wow. Wow. Man, wow, that was so good. All right, so I just checked on. Oh, sorry about that. I just checked on the channel, and there's a marathon, a sea level marathon, which is also sponsored by Scott, and I think another marathon. Yes, it says Sea Level and Randall Bramblett Marathon. So both by Scott Anderson, and this, so everything I've ever done from Sea Level has been by Scott, have been sponsored by Scott. Thank you so much. This was incredible. I mean, it reminded me of this. It's literally the list, the music that I listen to privately, just jazz fusion, but I loved all the different little, I mean, that's why it's called fusion, because it had a little bit of Latin influence there. It reminded me a little bit of Aldi Meola, because Aldi Meola just, became this really Latin influenced, guitar player with rock and very fast passages and, in a jazz realm. But a lot of, even I remember my jazz like buddies, they were into more like, I don't know, Pat Metheny and stuff like that. They were like, oh, well, Aldi Meola, I like him, but he's not really like a jazz like improviser, because I think because of the Latin thing that is so strong, that's presented so heavily in this music, that sometimes he gets a little bit less credit from the great improvisers, even though his improvisation is amazing. If you've ever seen Aldi Meola live, he's just off the charts good, but he sticks to a certain type of scales that gives it a more Latin fusion kind of sound, like almost like Santana, like, who plays also everything, but he keeps to a certain sound and to a certain style. So that's what I could hear here in Sea Level. Everybody was off the charts. The drummer, the bass, the percussions, the guitar, that piano, that keyboard solo was just fantastic. There were a few times where I really wanted to pause and just talk about, but I know that sometimes it does ruin just the whole vibe, or the just the pacing of the song. So I didn't do it. So even though I really wanted to, because sometimes stuff happens and then it just happens, and then at the end of the song I can't really recall what I was gonna talk about. But this was just like so good. So check out also, if you like this video, I do encourage you to check out Sea Level. You just type in on the channel, on NicknLex the channel, Sea Level, and you will see both marathons pop up. They're from 2023. So again, thank you, Scott. And I was sure that I had listened to Sea Level before, but I did Rain in Spain, which is from this album, the first track, and then some others. Like I don't want to spoil it. If you really want to go, check it out. But I mean, this is what a great spin-off, because I mean, yes, they have a different, like the Allman Brothers have a distinctive sound. This is completely different. It is a little bit more world music. It has a little bit of a touch of something different. Chuck, I think it's Level. That's how you it's not written that way, but I think that's how you pronounce it. And then Jimmy Knowles on guitar. Um, and I love that you chose an instrumental as well, you know. Lamar Williams, bass vocals. Jay Johansson on drums. And then Ed Dowling on trumpet. We didn't really, I think the trumpet, there were no real horn. There was no horn sections on this track. But hey, what a great opening. And then it changes into this really great theme, and it was just very, very good. You know, I mean, this is the type of music that I can't really like. There's nothing I can say about it that I wouldn't like. I just wish that more people would listen to this type of music. That's pretty much the only thing that I could talk about, like that I would wish it would be different for more people to listen to this music, because it is what it is. You know, a lot of people are like, well, when are they gonna start singing? There's no vocals. What are they doing? So no, that's the common, you know, like kind of like for people that don't really listen to this kind of music and listen to more radio friendly stuff, then they're like, well, what happened? You know, like, what was this? Like, was this a song? Was this just like, you know, it's an instrumental, you know? So, of course, we jazz fusion lovers, we love this stuff. And people who listen to more radio friendly stuff, they're like, they're waiting for the lyrics to come on forever. But yeah, this was fantastic. I mean, I'm just super blown away by just the brilliance of the players, the mastery of their instruments, great improvised stuff. You know, like I love that in this kind of music, the guitar players or keyboard players or almost everyone is just like, you know, improvising on the spot. The bass, you know, he knows his chords, but you know, he's gonna play around those chords with the bass. So there's a lot going on. It's very hard to, you know, pinpoint what's going on in a song like this, because there's so much. You have to listen to it at least 5-10 times to actually know what's going on. And then, you know, you listen to it 100 times more, and so it goes on for years and years, and you're never tired of it, because there's always something new to discover with this type of music. Yesterday on the flight back, I listened to some Alan Holdsworth, and I was just like focusing on certain drum patterns. It's not even listening to the guitar, and then I just focus on the chord progressions, and then I hear a line and I listen to that line 30 times because I just can't fathom how he's even playing that line, you know. So that's kind of like the stuff that you get into when you really become like a music freak, you know. So, but I love it. So again, thank you so much, Scott. This was amazing. I loved it. Thank you for being persistent on your style. You listen to what you listen to, and I love it personally. I hope we get more people, you know, to listen to this type of music. It is, you know, a little bit different, you know, but hey, you know, that's what this platform is for, to, you know, come up with music that nobody's really heard. And maybe, you know, there's always that someone who's like, wow, I've never listened to this before. I love it. I have a new genre I'm going to check out, you know. So that's the win. Again, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Let me know what you think. Did you like this? Did you enjoy the music? Is it not for you? I hope this gets a lot of views, you know. And thank you again, Scott. I hope you enjoy my reaction. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all in the next one.